Alright, this is hopefully the last in this series. I'm hoping I can do this in one part. This is the stairs. This is the piece that goes to finish out the Winterhawk Tower. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. This is the upper section. So go ahead and fold this. We've already cut and scored these. Actually, let's go ahead and zoom in a little here. Try to zoom up as much as I can here. So, all right. Now, go ahead and get everything folded the way you want. Pieces folded in good. All right. Now then, I'm going to go ahead and glue the bottom piece. You'll be able to reach up in there from the back side to push on the tabs for the stairs. So let's go ahead and get this going here. Like this. And make sure you keep your bottom piece pretty lined up. A little too much glue on one end there, but that's okay. That's why you keep your napkin handy, paper towel or whatever. Alright, give that just a second or two to set up. We'll go ahead and glue or get this piece folded and ready to go. And one thing I'm going to do different on this one is that I'm not going to glue this end piece just yet. I'll save that piece for last. So I'll go ahead and glue this piece together so it'll be drying. Getting out of frame again, aren't I? Put this down. If you want to make sure you get good and square up against the steps, use your little stick like I was showing you before. You can get in there and just press right up against there. And you can use your ruler for this, or if you've got a smaller ruler, you can use that for that. But you want to make sure you get lined up pretty good. We'll come in there and just press on it to get it good and sealed in there. Now I'll set this one off to the side to dry. Come back to this one. This one should be ready for the stairs, which is this piece right here. Now, in one of the other video, I showed taking a pencil and marking your reverse scoring. That's just another little tip or trick that you can take. Take a little pencil if you want. You can just put a little X where your reverse scores are. That way you know which ones bend which direction. A lot of times I'll always go ahead and bend the reverse scores. That way when I turn it over, I know exactly which pieces to bend forward. I usually just accordion it like this. Okay? So, with that being done, put your little side pieces down here. Am I getting out of frame again? Maybe I need to. Let's do this. Alright, let's just scoot up here. pull this back. Alright, that should keep me in frame. Alright, now let's go ahead and glue this piece. I actually bent that the wrong direction, didn't I? Possibly. I've been known to do that from time to time. So, go ahead and start gluing our pieces. And with this one, I would recommend just gluing this one end piece and let it dry first to really help make sure that you can get everything else square. Plus, get in there, line it up like this, take your little stick, turn this where you can see what I'm doing, just kind of press down on it to get that good in there. And you can fold your other pieces in. Now this is where it's going to be a little harder for you to see what I'm doing, but I folded it over and I'm just taking the stick and rubbing on the side to get the glue to adhere down on that side right there, right here. So, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Push and hold it in. Just take my little stick, just rub back and forth on it pretty good. Get that glue to set and hold, like so. I'm going to set this out for just a second. And this is where you can come in. This is where your multitasking can come in. You know, you can do multiple pieces at once. So here's your bottom stair piece. So we're going to take it and do it pretty much the same way. Why does that not look right? I don't know. Now in the directions, he has, see, there's your reverse scores again, so if you want to come in there, see, and it's really hard to see, you can kind of hold them at an angle to the light, then you can come and mark which ones are reverse scored. So, getting out of frame again. I'm bad about that, I'm sorry, especially when I'm zoomed in. I know you guys are trying to see what I'm doing. Alright, just fold it over. On this one, I'm going to start at the top up here and work my way down so that I can have, you know, be able to press against the tabs and stuff. Make sure it's really good and secure. And with the other one, I'm going to take and lay this down. Kind of line it up there. Get that like that. And turn this on one side. You'll be able to see this one a little better. It's not as deep. Take my stick. Just coming down like that. Now you want to make sure, see, I wasn't making sure there, make sure you get it good and square and line it up. Because if you don't, your tabs are not going to line up right with your stairs right here. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't put enough glue on that either. So you can lay it down and do it. You can hold it like this with your finger up against it. This side should be ready. However, it's easier for you to do. Alright, let's set that one over here to dry. We're going to come back over here to this one. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue the rest of these stairs down. And now with another type of glue, I know I keep harping on this glue, with another type of glue that I was using, I would not have been able to do that. But with this glue, it dries and tacks so quickly that I can do these stairs in one shot. Make sure I got them up there good. Now, I got that side pretty good. I'll turn this over and do the same thing with this side. Make sure you got your stairs pushed down up against where you want them. Press for a little bit longer on some of them, just depends. If the glue tacks up quick. I mean, and humidity has a lot to do with this too. High humidity, sometimes they won't tack up as well or as quick. Okay, now there's that piece. Now this actually glues to the tower. Now you don't have to. You don't have to necessarily glue it to the tower if you just want to sit it up against the tower. And we're going to come back and go ahead and glue our other stairs in. And actually, I'm going to do this a little differently than the other one. I'm going to glue one side at a time, because I can get to the tabs on these other ones. Because this one's going to be a little bit harder to get up in there to get to. I'm actually going to go ahead and change my mind on that. Go on one stair step at a time. Push down on one stair. I'll go ahead and put the glue on all of them, but I'm only going to push down on one stair tread at a time. Now, Tom has all kinds of little suggestions and stuff in there, and how he's putting them together. And he has a good set of instructions, really good, really clear, concise. If something's not clear to you in the instructions, please get on the forums and ask. There's a bunch of people on the forums, myself included, that get in there and can answer questions because they've actually built them themselves. Tom himself will get in there. He's in there all the time. Okay. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm going to let that tack up and make sure that's going to stick. Just a second.